Hello friends, welcome back. Once again, we are going to learn a very important topic, that is how many transaction code used in production planning module respect to master data considerations as well as transactional data behavior prospect. All the things we are going to learn it in the today forum and practically execute in SAP S/4HANA platform itself. So without further delay, let's move towards and understand further. So the first segment we are discussing about master data. So what are the master data available in the production planning module? Right now it is being visible in our presented screen. But what are the transaction code is behind to execute in SAP? That we can able to show you and able to insist you, which is precisely used at the time of implementation. And being a SAP PP consultant, you must have to be know that. So being a fresher, this forum is a very and highly important, and those who are seeking their job or career into the SAP platform respect to PP module, for them this particular information is a value added. Going ahead, discuss about the first master data which be listed it out. So the first master data which be listed it out is called the finished good material master. So far this material master created through the transaction code of MM01, change or edit through the MM02 and display through MM03. Now here I just have to give you a glimpse idea 01, 02, 03 concept which SAP facilizing towards the old. Now 01 precisely indicate to create. What do you mean by create? If a data does not exist in the system, in the current system, then in that case have to insert it. It's a new record, introducement towards that particular organization or towards that particular system. Then that's called it as a create. Similar to that, a data is already available in the existing system or a new system and wanted to modify, then called it as a change. Similarly, display is precisely used for reporting prospect, but it is a single record visualization. There is a far and far difference between report and display. So, surfacing this requirement, SAP has given a fantastic idea for remembering the users and handy to the users. That's called it as a 01, 02 and 03. So, any transaction code is ended with 01, close your eyes, say that it's create. 02, 90% of the cases is close your eyes and say that modify or change. And 03 again 90% of the cases is 03 stands for display. Now jump up to the SAP S/4HANA platform and understand how exactly it is look like Bing. So in SAP S/4HANA platform, now we jumped it and same thing we can able to execute. MM01 is the transaction code through which we can able to create a finished good material master. How to identify the finished good material master? It could be identified by material type. Definitely this is the interface which SAP proposed towards the world looking towards the SAP S/4HANA environment. But yes, those who are interested to learn how to create end-to-end material master respect to finished goods or any other material type, do comment in the comment box. Will we create another video or separate video and not going to lengthy this particular video. Going ahead and understand how the change is going to take place in SAP and what is the articulate behavior. So MM02 is the transaction code through which a existing material can able to be changed it further. Now you can see that the interface is something different, and here the nomenclature displayed in SAP called it as a change. very quickly goes to the third sections, which is called it as MM03, and through which we can understand will be display the finished good material master. Again, the description of this particular template, or you can say that interface, is comes under look like. Now go ahead and understand further. So what we are going to understand next? We are going to understand about the next master data. So what should be the next master data? So next master data is called it as the bill of material. So how to create a bill of material? For creating the bill of material, we have to use CS01, modify CS02 and display CS03. Now switch on and understand it further. So here we can switch on to SAP and now execute same transaction code CS01. Once we put CS01, you can see here that BOM creation is coming into the picture, through which you can able to create BOM. Now how to modify? CS02 is the transaction code through which, see, this particular forum organized for a pure fresher who are jumping or starting their career into the SAP. Again, how to create it? That is the second level of the journey. Beginning, one is called the beginning, means beginner. If you are a beginner, for them this particular video is sufficing your requirement. And another part, if you wanted to learn the free learning of SAP, then join our forum. We are teaching free SAP through our live forum too. Once again, I just have to repeat, in every Saturday we are organizing the live forum through which our expert consultant is explaining either the project or explaining some value-added information respect to SAP, which is very much essential to crack the job. Despite of which, post live forum, the video is available in our live forum portal or our live forum box. There you can able to identify those who already missed it. So now move towards the master data and understand. So modifying the BOM is available through the transaction code of CS02. Now going further, what we can do will be execute the transaction code called CS03 and understand how it is behaving. So CS03 behave to display the bill of material, commonly known it as the BOM. Now switching to next. So switching to next is called it as our work center. So how the work center is going to create? CR01 for create, CR02 for modify and CR03 for display. Now same thing we can able to do it here. CR01 for create. Now the interface will be comes up in front of the screen and through which you can able to do your all the requirement. Here there are some navigation steps you have to follow for creating further. If you want to know in details how to create, do comment in the comment box, and definitely we are just going to suggest to each and every participant who are watching this video whether and what kind of improvements is required. That also you can do comment us. Will be keep improve. Probably our communications is not going to meet up, or maybe you are not going to understood or required further more explanations. Definitely do comment whatever you are going to think. We will be definitely improve and give you the practical results coming with the solutions too. Going ahead, here what we can do, we have to modify the work center. CR02 through which we can able to modify the work center. Now how to display? For display CR03. See, one more thing I just have to tell you. We are here using some sort of shortcut key through which it will be sufficing our requirement definitely, and it will be give much more handy while we are using the SAP GUI, graphic user interface. If anyone interested what are the shortcut key are available in SAP respect to functional consultant as well as technical consultant, already available in our playlist, that you can able to follow it further. Going ahead to understand the furthermore master data. So the furthermore master data means the fourth master data which we are talking it about called the routing. Some commonly people are going to say it of routine too. So routing and routing both are the same. CA01, 02 and 03 consequently available for create, change and display. Now move and jump up to SAP and understand how it is going to look like. CA01, now I can able to put it in the transaction bar, and through which we can able to create the routine or routing, and the interface is look like the display screen or the presented screen being available. Now going ahead to change the routine, CA02. So this is the interface through which you can able to modify your routine. Now going ahead for CA03, through which you can able to understand and display your routine which is being available in your system. Now what we can do, we will be jump up to the next master data. So the next master data is called it as a production version. It is a assignment between the BOM as well as the routine process. That can be possible through the couple of transaction code. One is called the MM02, it's the easiest one, but preferable most always is C223. So we can able to show you C223 through which the production versions can able to maintain. Again, it is a assignment, and mass level of production versions you can able to do it through the C223. However, the single level of production versions you can do it by the two different transactions. One is called MM02 as I already said it off. But yes, if you want to create the material and that time you require to maintain the production versions being possible, but genuinely once the material will be created, then the BOM will be created, then the routine process will be or routing will be created, and then and that the production version is going to be synced together. However, you can able to prefer two more transactions. One is called MM02 and C223. Now going ahead to the next master data. So the next master data which is being listed it out over here is called it as a change number. It is going to play a vital role. So change number is created through CC01. Similarly, change and display through the 02 and 03. CC01 for create. Now you can see here over here create change master, and similar to that CC02 you can go for the modify, and CC03 is for the display. So I am putting all the transaction code in the transaction bar of SAP so that it will give a glimpse idea and give you the bright picture, oh, how this interface is look like. Now go ahead to the next master data. So in the next master data we listed it out the DMS, document management system. So document management system is started with the CV01N for create, CV02N for modify, and CV03N for display. Now go ahead and understand. CV01N is called create, the DMS, okay, and CV02N is for modify. And that also will be see it how the interfaces look like. Currently the system is understand and load all the interface in the back end and going to display you very quickly in front of your screen. So in the presented screen the DMS creation process is being started and the interfaces look like this type. So now what we can do will be move to CV02N, and that will be available precisely for modifying the DMS, and CV03N is available for the display the particular DMS. So now I can able to move back because I put CV03N and press enter. So very quickly you can able to display your document. Going ahead to understand the next master data. So the next master data is called the digital signature. So let me have to play a game. So anyone wanted to know how the digital signature is work, because this is very important. So anyone wanted to know what should be the transaction code we are going to use for creating a digital signature, how it is going to look like, definitely drop a comment in our comment box. Will be create a separate video. In fact, I just have to tell you and give you a glimpse idea. Already digital signature respect to all the master datas are available in our playlist. you may prefer that. Despite of which in 2020 SAP environment, in SAP S4HANA 2020 environment, if anyone wanted to know what are the changes, what are the new features added in digital signature, that also we are ready to display and share across with you. But yes, those who are interested, definitely comment us, that will be help us. Yes, you require that one and we will be delivered that. Going ahead and understand the transactional data aspect. So the first transactional data which is being listed over here, called it as a planning. So if you are going for the MTS, make to stock, okay, then in that case you required, definitely planning is required for MTO and MTS both, make to order and make to stock both. So considering towards the MTS, make to stock, and planning is being executed and activated in your system, then MD61 is the first and preliminary transaction code which the consultant are generally used, means P2P consultant, plan to produce consultant are generally used, or production planning consultant are used, or PPDS consultant are generally used. Go ahead and understand MD61 and press enter. Once you press enter, then you can see here independent plan requirement is coming into the picture and the interface will be look like in this type. Going ahead to the next, very quickly we can able to check, what are the stocks are being available for doing and surfacing the requirement, and that transaction is MD04. How MD04 interfaces look like, let's see and have a great idea in our mind. So this is the MD04 transaction code is look like, this interface is precisely look like this type. So now move towards and understand the third most listed transaction code, that's called the MRP run. Now the time is arises to run the MRP, material requirement planning is going to be run into the system or run into the plant. So MD02 is the transaction code through which SAP can surface the requirement, and how it is going to look like, that we can able to show you in the SAP interface itself. Now here, if you wants to know, what is the use of 2, what is the use of 3, what is the use of 1, do we have any other values rather than 1, so let it identify. Yes, it is available. So what is the use of that? If you want the detailed MRP process, then definitely you know very well, okay, what to do, comment us. Now going ahead to the next, a production order will be get generate after the MRP successfully executed or run in that plant. Then in that case, a production order will be created through the transaction code of CO01. It's a manual process. However, a production order will be automatically get generated in the backend after the MRP run successfully. But yes, understand that a production order is get generated and then you require a modification. What you have to do? CO02 and display CO03. So we will be execute all three transactions so that you guys have a clear and concrete idea how the interfaces look like. So go to CO01 and this is the interface through which a production order is going to get created. Now CO02. So if you are referring to the discrete manufacturing, again repetitive and process industries are different. For that the transaction code is different. Respect to the discrete manufacturing, the production order is coming into the picture and the interfaces look like. Now change or modify, we already displayed in the presented screen. Now go to the display CO03 and this is the exact interface through which you can able to extract your information which is being created and available in your system respect to the production order. Now moving towards the next, which is called the order release. Definitely order release, the interface will be CO02. Already displayed how CO02 is look like. Once again we can able to execute over here and you can see it. This is the order interface, and there if we are going to press enter, just have to take an example and proceed so that you guys have the concrete idea where the release flag is being. Now it is the status of REL currently where I am highlighting the cursor and this green flag is already disabled. Okay, if the release is not yet done, then it should be enable, and the status was different, called the CRTD. Again, how the status is going to get changed and the status matrix, how you are going to implement, if you want, then do comment. Will be create a separate video, because everything we cannot able to capture in a single video. It will be a lengthy one. Now moving towards the next transaction code, which is being listed over here, called the goods issue. Once again, I'll be move forward to the another transaction code which is also being listed over here. So goods issue and goods receipt, GR or GI, both carried out through the MIGO, M-I-G-O. So go over here and execute MIGO transaction. How it is look like. So MIGO interface is look like in this type, and through which you can able to identify the yes, you will be do the GR and GI. Again, for GR and GI, there should be a configurable steps is being available. There is a procedures and protocols roadmap is available that you have to follow. Okay, so this is for the goods receipt against the purchase order. But yes, if you choose the production order, then you have to choose this one. Similar to that, the goods issue is having the another mechanism to do it. There is another transaction code which is not highlighted in our PPT itself. That's called it as a CO11N, through which you can do the auto goods receipt, auto goods issue, and the confirmation too. 3 different activities you can do it automatically with a single click. But here in the MIGO you have to do the manual activity. But here in this transaction you will be do the automatic mechanism. Goods issue, goods receipt, and activity confirmation, all 3 together do it automatically in a single click. Now moving towards our PPT and understand what should be the next transaction code being listed over here. So finally, once all the activities is being done, then the order close is coming into the picture. So in case of order close, we have to use CO02, and that transaction code will help you to close the order. So how to close the order? Again, I'm just moving down and able to show you. Go to the order section, okay, and you will find it out. Okay, go to the order section, settings, and in the settings, I'll tell you the detailed process. Okay, somehow restrict processing. Okay, so right now you can see here, go to the order, then go to the function, and then restrict processing, and go for the technical complete. So once you technical complete, the order will be TECO. So TECO does not means the order close, is a technical complete. Then once the technical complete is done, then we will be go for the close the order. Before close the order, you have to do the cost settlement. Unless and until doing the cost settlement, don't go for the close. So the close is nothing called, here is the close. Once you close it, then what will happen? That order will be closed automatically, and this order never ever going to be used at all. Going ahead to our presented screen, what else Metaphor Consulting is doing for a student or for a job seekers, that also we can able to understand. But till such a period, if you guys think that this particular information is a valuable information, please do like, share and subscribe. It will be motivate to create the other videos, other informative videos as like this. And we also going to prepare very more informative video in a different articulate and format. Going ahead and understand what Metaphor Consulting is doing furthermore towards the student career or job seeker career to achieve that target. So Metaphor Consulting is not giving the training as well as giving the guarantee of 100% job. So if you are going to understand what is the job guarantee facility and how it works in SAP and how much it will be beneficiary, this is the helpline number where you can able to reach it out. Despite of which, although you required the training and the training with the live project, you can able to reach to us the same helpline number. Our expert will be help you out. So thank you guys for your precious time available and watch this video, and thanks a lot for your valuable time. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.